could say in her voice and her way that she loved me. With her eyes, with her smile, with her belt, with her hands, with her money. I am the thesis of her prayers. What up, y'all? If this is your first time joining me, welcome in. If not, welcome back. This is Etienne. This is I Am Not a Runner, my journey to the 2026 New York City Marathon. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Happy Sunday. Good evening. What up, though? Great week of running, great week of lifing. Lots going on, lots to be thankful for. Weekend sped by as it typically does on these summer days when you got a lot going on, and I feel very thankful, very appreciative of that. 36 weeks into this training thing. It's pretty crazy. We're officially less than 100 days out from the marathon. Good nerves happening. Getting ready, feeling like the training will get me to where I need to go. Every week, every month, I've gotten faster, I've gotten stronger. I've gotten finally to a place where I'm not just running a lot and properly, I am also eating right and hitting the gym 2 to 3 times. I've also been in the park these last couple of weeks. We got a very cool park in Chinatown where I go hit the pull-up bar, do some push-ups, some sit-ups. It's a community out there, so shout out to those guys. They're out there damn near every day, and they're strong, they're creative with the workouts. I really appreciate them. But all the little things that I've been doing and incrementally building upon are paying off. I see and I feel, more importantly, I feel the results and the gains. So yeah, man, we're gonna knock this marathon right out. It won't be easy, but it will be fun. I will be tired. My body and my legs will hurt afterward, but it's a small thing to a giant, as they say. So looking forward to that. Let's jump right into it for the week. First things first, gotta start with the biggest, and for some people, the best news of the week. LeBron James to Philadelphia, the 76ers. Weird, unexpected for many of us basketball fans, but big news. This man literally held up the schedule of the league for the start of the season and the Christmas games. Adam Silver was talking about how he really needed LeBron to give his answer and make his decision so that all the pieces could fall into place. And that's just interesting to see at 40 plus years old, he's still able to do that. This man has cachet. I don't believe like any other basketball player has had this level of influence and significance in terms of the league and being at this point in their journey and still having this much relevance and impact on and off the court. So that's insane. People have been asking me, I'm a Lakers fan obviously, and he just left LA, and people have been asking me how I feel about it. Mixed emotions, the biggest one being happy for him that he's writing his own story and going wherever he wants to go, however he wants to go there. He deserves that. He's got the resume for that. He's put in the time for that. So kudos to him. Kudos to the king. I'm going to watch him as a LeBron fan just as much as I am a Lakers fan. I'm going to watch him and cheer for him and root for him wherever I go. I probably will buy a Sixers jersey. I'm not going to lie to you. Not a Sixers fan at all. Don't even really like the Sixers, if I'm being honest with you. Don't quite feel about them the way that I feel about the Celtics, but I have tremendous respect for Sixers fans, for Philadelphia as a city. So it's going to be cool to see him come back east in a new context. Philly's a big basketball city too, man. I remember the impact, similar, definitely to a different degree, when I was in middle school and even high school for a little while. the impact that Allen Iverson had in that 3 jersey and the sneakers and the style, the braids, the tattoos. Allen Iverson changed basketball single-handedly, and he did that all from Philadelphia. Shout out to his teammates, but he did it single-handedly. We didn't have any superstars aside from AI. And forever, I don't care what happens in tech, there's always going to be just one AI, and he's the AI that we know and love that crossed up Michael Jordan and hit the midi, or stepped over Lou and brought the Sixers through the playoffs against the Lakers. Philly's a basketball city and a basketball town and a basketball atmosphere. So it's very dope to see them not only get LeBron, but get Jaylen Brown and get some of these other pieces. Really like Tyrese Maxey. He's a hooper. He's a young man who seems to have the work ethic that it takes to do great things. So obviously, along with Joel Embiid, the expectations are definitely going to be high for those guys. I'm excited to see what happens. I will absolutely be tapping in when they play the Boston Celtics each and every time that they do. Seems like Philly's probably going to get a lot more airtime in nationally televised games than they have in the past, and I'm looking forward to that. I love watching LeBron play. It's been very difficult for me over the last several seasons just because these Lakers games start so late. If I could rewind and go back and pick another team, I would consider it instead of just riding with Kobe. It's not easy to be on the East Coast and be a diehard fan of a West Coast team because it's starting the game at 10, 11 o'clock at night. You got to be up to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes. But still, Lakers, Showtime, Laker gang, Laker Nation, for real, for sure, forever. I'm excited to see what Luka and AR do now that they can really kind of come into their own and do their own thing without having the weight of the king being on the team, even though he's in a lesser capacity. Any team that LeBron goes to is going to be LeBron's team. It doesn't matter. When he announced that he was stepping away from the Lakers, it was amazing to see all these NFL teams say that they want to make a pitch for LeBron to come to their team. And